Right. I'd left the rocker gear where I cleaned it and then chucked a rag over the top of it and couldn't see it. Right, first things I'll do, O-ring to sit in the groove, just a tiny little bit of lube. The reason I lube the O-ring on here is just makes it dead sticky, so if you're moving about with your rocker gear, it doesn't pull it out of its groove. Because one good thing about assembly lube, it's like glue. Oh, just give me a rag. I don't know why I bothered cleaning my fingers then, because I'm going to put some lube on top of the valves. And a little bit on top of there. On top of the push rods, seal's already in, always remember to put your seal in, and then basically drop it all in place. Make sure that your push rods are sat in the cups. And the next thing I need to do is just quickly put this breather assembly together with its new umbrella. Right. Right, so again, lube on the little tang on the umbrella, push it into place, just give the back of it a waggle just to make sure it's come through all the way. It's got like a little ridge in it and it sort of snaps into place. And get your little filter, push that in place. Gasket. Make sure you select the correct gasket as well. I'll grab a gasket in a minute and show you what I mean. In fact, I'll do it now. Now, this is the base gasket. The gasket for the top of the breather, they're all pretty much the same. But the base gasket that I'm using is this one. But put these down and you can compare them. With the Cometic kit, it comes with different base gaskets for the breather. That's the one that we are using, this one here, and that's obviously one that must come on another model. I've not come across one like that, so. And then there's another type that's got straight bits in it. It's not round, but that's the correct gasket, so make sure you're using the right gaskets for your breather. And then the whole lot can just, in fact I'll put a bolt through that. In fact, I'll put two. Right, and just on the bolts, just a tiny little drop of blue Loctite. Medium strength is the blue, means you can get it off again. Right, and then get the main bolts, drop a Loctite, I'll snip her out to the side and put them back ones in. Same on these ones, but drop a Loctite. I also checked, while I had the rocker gear off, I also checked the condition of it, checked, like, make sure there was no excessive amounts of play out like that, and to be fair, they were in quite good condition. Right, so we'll just nip down the breather bolts. reset the torque wrench to 29. Newton meters. Right, and then just check the breather bolts again. And they're tight enough. So, give the motor a quick turn over. Cool. Right, next step, covers. So, chuck your new gasket over, exactly the same as the rear one. Get the new cover. Oh, what I'll just quickly do, that's the old one, that's off the rear. No, I'll tell a lie, that one was the front. Yeah, that one was the front, not the back. You can see the state of it compared to the new one. Well, not new, second hand. But as you know, this bike is a 2001, and these were advertised as coming off a 2002 1450 twin cam. Just shows the difference when you look after something. It can make the world of difference to how it looks. Right, bolt, Loctite. Get it all to line up. Right, and I'm just going to quickly put these bolts, put Loctite on and get them all in. So it's not right. Guess what I've done? Put the gasket the right way around but fucking upside down. So, switch that back off. Yeah, I had that at the other side. Thick git. Right. So I'll drop a blue again on that. Yeah, it looked a bit odd with the little bit sticking out the back. And I don't mind admitting when I've done something wrong. I'm just a person like everybody else. Nobody's perfect. Don't tighten them down too much so you can't move the cover. God, you're a pain in the fucking ass. What doesn't help with this Allen driver of mine is that the actual Allen key part isn't in the socket part straight. So when you're trying to tighten it, it's like waggling about. I might try hitting it with a hammer. So straighten her up a bit. Make life so much easier. Now, don't want to move. It'll be right. Right, adjust my torque wrench to 24. Line it up until you're happy with how it looks, and then just nip it to hold it. Check it at the back. If the front's right, the back's pretty much I have to put an extension on because the screwdriver handle's catching the rubber. Right, we'll torque these. Come on, you fucking ass. Alex. If you don't get them in properly, you'll round them, which is what I keep doing. What that one's going to do. Right. So that's the front all put back together. The front cylinder. Wipe the dirty fingerprints off. Right, And I think that's it for now. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to loosen this oil cooler off so I can move the pipes, drop the oil filter off, and then get rid of this hideous fucking belly pan. Right, I'll knock you off for now, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm just going to quickly drop this oil cooler off, just so I can pull the pipes out of the way and get to the bottom of me, should I say, get to the end of my oil filter. Right. And I'll just find an oil soak. See if I can feed some of this into here. Because there's going to be some oil pour out of it. I think I'll just let it pour out actually. Fucking clean it up afterwards. Right, tool for taking it off. Right. The clue what you can see. Not a right lot. Right, it's two Allen bolts on the bottom of this belly pan, which I'm just taking out now. And then there's one which I can't get to. Bugger. Looks like I'm going to have to take that oil cooler adapter off. Bit of an odd size this. Right, I'm just going to knock you off a second while I find some tools. Right, got a bit carried away. Belly pan's off. What I ended up doing was putting my pry bar underneath the bracket and just levering that bit of bracket up. So I can straighten that back up. It's not going back on anyways, and I'm just going to start getting this bracket so it's off, because I don't want it on, obviously. It was when I started cracking that bolt this bolt was when I realised I hadn't switched camera back on. There's one or two really crappy designs on this bike, back wheel being one of them, where you can't get the caliper off. But this setup here, where you can't get the bolt out because of this, and you can't get that plate off because of the way it's been fitted. So a little bit more thought process would have been quite good. And that's part of the bracket off. And that actually might be I might have to fabricate a new bracket to add this rectifier on, because I don't think that's do you know, I'm just not 100% sure if these things came standard with these belly pans on, I mean personally I fucking hate them, but that's it's each to their own. And on some bikes they look fucking tidy, but on this type of bike they don't. I don't like them. But yeah, I'm going to have to remove this bracket, but it looks like I might have to make a new mounting bracket to mount me rectifier. So I'm just going to have a look into that, and I think for now I'm going to call it a fucking day. Well, not a day, but I'm just going to have a bit of a look into things. Right, I'll knock you off. I'll come back later.